Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started, and we're underway from Everbank Stadium. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
First play is to the air. Oh, they're going deep here right off the rim. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense. It's got to be explosive. They put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And this one is launched downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Ready. Cougar 19.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the ready.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Dragon 6. Here we go. Here we go. Wrapped all 80.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Let's go.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. About 21 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance is...
And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pull that in front further, 13-zip. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin the game. They got off the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready,
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Looking quickly here.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Here's the snap on 4th. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Thought they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. That one connects. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 20-zip lead. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's out in the clear. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And the Texans 1st down.
Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, you've got to pick the QB up somehow, some way.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, a defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
4th down, pass coming. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Ready up.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got room to roam. Keeps it moving. so far with that 27-zip gain. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lottery. It's but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
Here we go.
and 8.
He's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A pickup there of 39. And it'll be 1st down Houston. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jaguars get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Panther 60.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Working now from the gun. It is cut left side. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars blowing them out now, 34-zip. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. A whole lot to nothing is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Staying with Walker. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. Back now, pressure coming. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. Offense in the hurry up here. They're going to try to throw for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
18 Rebels, ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
They'll come out throwing. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just 1 play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And now it's 2nd down.
70, Kimberly. Let's go.
They give up the gut to Walker. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 25.
Back to throw.
First down, Houston.
The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
60 Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
And he put everything he's got behind it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Fourth and forever coming up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
They're going for this. He's trying to go deep again. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls wrong, instead just a turnover on downs. First down from the 42.
Let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Fits it through the middle. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Nice. Ready,
From the red zone now. He brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route could provide.
42, Texans nothing.
it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. A more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Walker running right. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They go play action on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Warriors 70.
To the air on 3rd and long. Connecting on a slant. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
From the red zone on 1st. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars piling it on, going into halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Nice. Here we go. Go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Trying for the deep ball. And they took their shots, weren't unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Have him gain up about a handful there. Put down by Caleb Branshaw.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
This connects with Higgins. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his...
And this time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Throwing on seconds. And they pick him off again. That is Caleb Branshaw. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The second down